Hello, I hope you're good. So if you found this video on YouTube, you're looking for a dog trainer, you don't know what force-free dog training means, you're a bit confused, you've come to the right place. I'm here to help. We're going to go through the terms very quickly. So force-free means it's a dog trainer who identifies with and doesn't want to use or doesn't use aversive tools. So we're talking about pain and discomfort to stop behaviour. So generally we're talking about choke chains, prong collars, electrocution collars, and slip leads that might be choking the dog, for example. So why would that be? It's generally an ethical decision. We've decided we don't want to hurt our dogs. We don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. We don't want to make them experience a Jekyll and Hyde guardian attachment where we're nice to them one minute and then really awful to them the next. That can cause a lot of emotional damage. So we just want to be nice to our dogs and our clients' dogs, and we've made that decision. Also, the science has moved on. There's so many different things we can do to help dogs and shape behaviours. We don't really need to use them anymore, if we ever did. The next term is positive reinforcement. I'm sure you've almost definitely heard that term. It means we're rewarding and reinforcing the dog to make the desirable behaviours more likely to happen again. We're usually going to be using treats, play, toys, and affection. Dead simple one, that. Then we're going to talk quickly about holistic dog training. So this is what I call myself. I call myself a holistic trainer, behaviourist. It means holistic. It means we're looking at the whole picture. So we're looking at exercise levels, enrichment levels, feeding. What's the dog eating? Is the dog hungry? Is the dog thirsty? Is the dog hot? Is the dog cold? Is the dog scared? The layout of the house, who's living in the house, the stress of the house, the geographical location of the house, the layout of the road, where do the cats hide, under what cars, are there foxes in the garden, who visits, absolutely everything to do with the dog's life to come up with an actual reason and coherent plan to help change the dog's life and behaviour for the better. Holistic, that's where I'm at these days. You'll find that if a trainer behaviourist is holistic, then they're probably going to be force-free and positive reinforcement as well. The next term is balanced. So a balanced dog trainer is trying to make you imagine a Scouse where they're very fair, and they're using some reinforcement and some punishment, and they're very dynamic with where they're using it and how they're using it. I've been in the industry 13 years. In my experience, usually a balanced trainer or somebody that calls themselves balanced is resorting to punishment fairly quickly. So if you're working with a balanced trainer and they've resorted to punishment fairly quickly, you could possibly find someone with a better skill set, I would say. I don't mind saying on a public video that I can be working with a client 2-3 months and still working out exactly what's going on with the dog. It's very complex. There's loads of differentials and detective work to work through because we can't ask the dog. So if you're looking for someone who's fit, proper, and is actually thinking about what your dog is feeling and experiencing, holistic would be the way to go. It's worth saying that force-free is not my favourite term. I think we should move away from it. I think holistic is better. I call myself holistic. The reason being, force-free just tells you what we don't do. So it says, oh, we don't do this, we don't do that, we don't use this. It's a bit negative. Holistic tells you exactly what we do, exactly how we feel about the animal, exactly how we want to help the animal. So there's going to be another video, because this is really for the terms. There's going to be a video on how to find and do your due diligence and find a dog trainer, how to interpret the website information and content, and how to interview them on the phone to find out, are they actually what they say they are? Because there's people plastering these terms all over their website and actually they don't even know what it means, or they're not really that thing. They could just say they're positive reinforcement. They turn up with a shock collar. I've heard this many times before. So the balanced and the aversive dog trainers will try and use these terms. So there's going to be another video on finding dog trainers within the next week or two. So feel free to subscribe for that. This video, it may seem like it a little bit. It's honestly not a video to try and influence you or change your mind. You're a grown adult. I'm sitting here in my log cabin making this video. I enjoy making these videos. I have no agenda. I just want to put good information out there. So those are the terms. You can make whatever decision you want. So do consider subscribing. I do enjoy it, as I said, making these videos. If you enjoyed it or you enjoyed the content, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to comment, ask some questions, any feedback, drop an email to me if you want to. And thanks for listening, and dog bless.